Afrikete bo perumando. Afrikete bo perumando. Good morning. Afrikete bo perumando. Afrikete bo perumando. Good morning, everybody. Happy Inauguration Day. Anawedo, anawedo, sarawote. Maferi funye maya. Maferi fun nana buruko. Maferi fun anawedo, anawedo, sarawote. Maferi fun agwe. Soy moloya, modupe maya webo boni para ni fafa. Mafere fun agana eri. Soy moloya, modupe maya webo boni para ni fafa. Soy moloya, modupe maya webo boni para ni fafa. Ewese, ewese, ewese. Ewese ya dale, ewese, 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 ewese ya dale, ewese, 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 ewese ya dale, ewese. Good morning, everybody. Ole, ole, no, ole, ole, no, ole. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Breathing with Oludare. Hey, Santo, what's going on, Naomi? How's everything? And everybody on Facebook, good morning on YouTube, Grand Rising. What's going on, everybody? Happy Inauguration Day. Happy, 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 happy. I'm very thankful on this day to be alive, to witness Kamala Harris become vice president, for Joe Biden to be with her, and just to have hope. Today, my goal isn't to talk about how I feel about certain things about the inauguration, this or that or whatever, because there's so many futures that can happen, and my wish is for the best no matter what. I'm hoping for the best no matter what. But what I will say is that there is a Black woman in one of the most powerful positions in this world, and I don't think that's by any mystery. Maferifunya Maya. Maferifuno Shum, Maferifunya Maya. And I wanted to play the Afrikete Arara music for Yamaya Afrikete specifically because those songs, they talk about Yamaya, they talk about Aganaeri, they talk about Olokun, they talk about Agwe, they talk about that primordial mother, they talk about making sure that that primordial mother rises up, and has her power. And Yamaya and Olokun are leading in this year in a very, very big way. Oshun is leading this year in a very, very big way. So just shout outs to Black women. Shout outs to Black women. Shout outs to Black women's religion, which is Orisha, which is Vodun, which is Ifa. Shout outs to Black women who gave birth to the kings and the Onis and all of the rulers and all of the Orisha. Shout outs to Black women. So thankful for Black women on this day. And for that, there's a lot of work that needs to be done. There's a lot of work that needs to be done, all of us individually and collectively, in order to make things flow in a direction that's positive for all of us. So my only ask of you today is to take care of yourself. And if you come to my page, you know that no matter what, I'm always going to ask you to take care of yourself. Because if you don't take care of yourself, you can't take care of anybody else. And if you don't take care of yourself, then you can't teach anybody else how to take care of you as well, right? And if we're going to be a community, if we're going to work together, we have to understand our own boundaries. We have to understand what's right for us, what works for us, what doesn't work for us. And we have to learn how to communicate those things in a way that people can receive and do something about, right? We don't want our approach, or we don't want our delivery to be what deters people from hearing or feeling us. We want people to feel us and to hear us. So I just want to say that it's okay to feel and to know what is right for you, to feel and to know what is wrong for you. It is okay and your right to speak up, to use that throat chakra, to use your orine, to use your song, to use your voice, to express yourself and say exactly what you feel, say exactly what you need in this life. It's important to do so in a way that is respectful of others. Um, to treat others the way that we want to be treated as well, talk to others the way that we want to be talked to as well. It's very, very important that we stay on top of that on this day and in life in general. Um, but I just think that those are some really important things to just keep in mind. The other thing that Spirit wanted me to say on this day was that we have to learn to compartmentalize as well. We have to learn how to leave work at work. We have to learn how to leave home at home, how to leave the relationship at the relationship, the friendship at the friendship, and learn how to work in different circles, in different spaces more often, because we have to work with each other more in this year. So it's important for us to not bring baggage from one room into the next room. And so again, that goes back down to communication. It goes back down to communication. It goes back down to communication. Maferifun Odimeji, Maferifun Yamaya, Maferifun to Black mothers. It is about being able to communicate what it is that you need, being able to communicate your boundaries very clearly, right then and there, so that when the issue happens, you also dead the issue right there. That there's nothing building up, that there's no bitterness building up, that you're not taking anything from one happening to the next. That if something happens, you handle it right then and there. Even if you have to take a deep breath and then speak your piece, you speak it right then and there, so that we're not bringing baggage from one day into the next, baggage from one trauma into the next, right? We have to communicate with each other. We have to communicate well, own our boundaries, respect ourselves so that we can respect other people. And we also have to be humble enough to take advice as well. We also have to be humble enough to reflect and see our shortcomings as well, right? When people correct us, we have to be able to say, okay, you know what? I need to eat that. I need to sit on that. I need to be humble enough to sit on that and work on myself. Okay? Take everything with a grain of salt, but also be aware of what you actually can change. So my Ferifonia Maya, the reason again that I played her music, Afrikete music, is because Yamaya is that mother. She is that mother who is coming, who is here to love you and love you as you. But in order to love someone as themselves, they have to see all of you. That means the good, the bad, and the ugly. So again, with this communication, if we're going to be nurtured by Yamaya on this year, be nurtured by Yamaya in life, we also have to be willing to, as much as we want that, please hug me, hold me, mother of the world, protect me, mother of the world, right? We also have to accept the veil that comes off, and the wisdom that's gonna come with that. That's an important part of being loved, is learning how to accept what needs to be changed within us. So, Maferifonya Maya, um, let's do some breathing. All right? So, if we could just rock left and right, find those sits bones under you. Okay? Yep, find those sits bones under you. And once you do that, we're going to find some space in our belly. Rock forward and rock back. Rock forward and rock back. And just rock forward and leave some space in your belly. And just take a deep breath in without much direction yet. Just take a deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. Exhale with the sound of ha, just to take the message of the day in and also release. Breathe in and exhale. Ha. Again, breathe in and exhale. Ha. Last time, breathe in. Exhale. Just let all of that message resonate with you. Seeing a bunch of ashes and good mornings and everything. So I'm happy that the message sits with y'all. This is just what Spirit has to say through me. So let's get it going. Let's bring our hands to the belly. And I'm actually going to play the music under. Don't leave after we finish the breathing, because I'm going to sing the song for you and just break down a little bit of the meaning. Okay, a little bit of the meaning of one of the songs. But we're going to breathe to this song. Okay. All right, hands at the belly. And just in the belly, take a deep breath into the belly. Breathe in through the nose. And out through the mouth. In through the nose. Good. Out through the mouth. Create some resistance when you exhale. It's going to be better for you. Breathe in. Exhale. Good. Breathe in, relax. Exhale, sound of ha. We're going to bring this breath up now to the heart space, to our egg bay, our emotions, which I'm sure there are a lot of on this day. Take a deep breath into the belly, then bring it up to the heart space. Softly, breathe in. Good. Exhale from the belly first. Exhale. Surrender the heart. Very good. Belly, then heart on the inhale. Belly, then heart on the exhale as well. Breathe into the belly. Bring it up to the heart. And hold. Feel that love in your heart. Exhale from the belly first, then the heart. Exhale. Good. Again, breathe into the belly. Gently bring it up to the heart. And hold. Hold. Feel that love there. Good. Exhale. Surrender the heart. Good. We're going to bring this breath up now to the head. Right? So it's going to go belly, bring it up to the head, bring it up to the heart, and then the head. Very gently, everybody. This is a very internal, centered practice. Take your time. Try not to try and bust through your body with your breath. Just relax, 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 and breathe. Okay? Breathe in. Up to the heart. Up to the head. Good. Wash over the head. Expand the chest. See if you can breathe in a little bit more here now. Good. And exhale, belly. Heart. Surrender the head. Into the belly. Up to the heart. Through the head. Wash over. Open the chest. Breathe in a little deeper there, yes. And exhale. Belly first. Head. Heart. Again, belly. Bring it up to the heart. Head. Around. Breathe in a little deeper. Good. And exhale. Ooh. Surrender the head. Breathe in, relax. Exhale high. Again, breathe in. Exhale high. Breathe in. Exhale high. Woo. Breathe in. Exhale, relax. Very good, everybody. Beautiful, beautiful. We're going to keep our practice very light today. I want you to just remember the power of your breath on this day. Remember the power of keeping it light in your conversations, in your communication with people. Remember the power of breathing easy, of exhaling easy, of exhaling, releasing, right? So that when we speak, we're not speaking from a clenched space of anger and speaking words that aren't really getting to our feelings, but that we get to a space of communication where we're able to exhale and be real with one another. Exhale and speak our truth, so that when we do finish communication, we can feel, I said what I had to say. I did what I had to do here. I don't have to take this conversation to the next moment. I don't have to hold on to anything from this day or from this interaction. I'm complete here. I pray that we're all able to be complete in our interactions on this day. And before I go, I just want to go over this song. That again, it talks about the rising of the primordial Black Mother, the rising of Agwe, the rising of Aganairi, the rising of Yemaya, the rising of Olokun, the rising of the waters, the primordial waters that were always here. We always have to remember that we're made of water, y'all. We're made of water and mud, water and earth, literally. Water and earth, okay? And her advice is to be complete in your communication, to be gentle, and to be aware of how temperamental all of us can be. We're all made of water, everybody. So just being aware of people's emotions, being aware of our own boundaries, being aware of others' boundaries, and speaking our truth and respecting others. So with the rise of Yamaya, with the rise of Olokun, it points out those things. It makes us focus on that quality of primordial Black mothers, of Black motherhood, of needing to speak truth, to fix and correct, corruption to fix and correct what needs to be fixed. We can't change it if we don't speak about it, if we don't be real and confront it. So this song again talks about Aganairi, the mother. The water is rising, 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 rising. And we say, we say, Òfin yakolo ya ero malode. Òfin yakolo ya ami, ero malode. Aquarala ni bohwede yamadea, ero malode. Aquarala ni bohwede yamadea, ero malode. Òfin yakolo ya ami, ero malode. Òfin yakolo ya ami, ero malode. Aquarala ni bo puede yamadea, ero malode. Ni bo puede yamadea, ero malode. Aganada ewese, aganada ewese, aganada ewese, aganada ewese. Iya, mother. Iya dae ewese, iya dae ewese, iya dae ewese, iya dae ewese. Agana leri. Agana eri. It talks about Olokun, it talks about Yemaya, it talks about the primordial waters, the primordial mother. Okay, Agana dae ewese, iya dae ewese, iya dae ewese. Many people say they don't know if Olokun is male or female, but from the songs of Afrekete, when they talk about Aganada or Aganaeri, and they call Iadae, these are just some good clues as to who the water is, right? Whether you believe Olokun is male or female, whatever. But the song is talking about her as Iya, right? And the water is female. So, just giving respect to our primordial mothers. So yes, and Aquaralani bohwede yamadea. It's also about planting the what's that? The lotus or the water lily, right? These are really beautiful, beautiful types of plants that grow in some of the most unlivable circumstances, like swamps, swamp water, and things like that, right? And we have to remember that it's unlivable to us maybe, but the beginnings of life come from those places. Right? And it's another reminder that if we're ever going to be better in life, that we have to be willing to get dirty. So it says that we plant that water lily in the swamps, in the muds, and actually it rises up and becomes a lotus. It becomes the water lily. So that even in the worst of places, where we think that there's no life or this or that, that's where the mother is going to come up and out to be the most beautiful, right? That she's going to come, that she's going to rise. And we have to see that in our own lives. And no matter what, no matter how dark, no matter if things feel yucky, mucky, whatever, it's up to us to stay focused and fix what's right, do what's right. Be the best that we can be, do the best that we can do, and continue to rise and trust our mothers, trust the waters, trust Omitutu, trust the water. And so with that, I'm going to close out with a short libation, trusting the water, to lead this day in coolness, to trust, the water to lead my head, to lead my words, to lead my life, to lead my day in coolness and in completeness, right? I have a lot of stuff to do today. I'm sure you all have a lot to accomplish as well. Staying alive, being alive is a huge accomplishment, and that's what the story of the water lily talks about as well, right? A water lily, a lotus rising from a swamp, that's a huge accomplishment, right? Whether that water lily or that lotus does anything else after just being alive, that's extra. But just the fact of being alive, just the fact of being here is already a lot of work. So I'm going to trust this water and do a libation with this water, because water is my elder. And I thank you, water. I thank you, Nana Buruku. I thank you, Yemaya. I thank you, Oshun. I thank you, Aganaeri. I thank you, Olokun, for being the water in my body and the water around the world that teaches me to be still, that teaches me to listen to my emotions, that teaches me to respect the coming and going of life, that teaches me to respect the coming and going of people and things, and just to breathe and just to be. Omi tutu, ona tutu, ile tutu, ashe tutu, tutu laroye, arikuba bawa, ori tutu, ori, I present to you cool water from my head, asking that you always remember to be cool, to be conscious, to be suru, patient in all of your travels. I present this water to my tongue so that I speak coolness, water on my eyes so that I see with coolness, that I hear with coolness, water on my eshuni pako so that anything from my past life, anything from my spirituality, from my egun, that also comes with coolness. That anything from my past life also comes with coolness. That when Egun comes to speak to me, when my spirits come to speak to me, that they also come with coolness. That when Eshu walks in my life, that Eshu walks with coolness with me. When things need to change in my life, and there needs to be shift in my life, when I need to be corrected in life, that comes with coolness, right? That I am receptive, of the messages that will make me better in this life. Shay. I want to be cool, okantutu, in my heart and in my egbe and in my emotions so that I am less reactive to what I experience in life, but that I'm able to respond and breathe and therefore correct what I need to correct and avoid tragedy on my road, right? That I learned the lesson this time, that I don't have to come back and do it again and again and again and again. That I'm aware enough, soft enough, breathing enough, calm enough to hear and to learn the lessons that I need to learn this lifetime. Maferifunya maya. Maferifunya maya. Maferifun omitutu. I pray that you all have a wonderful and blessed day. Happy Inauguration Day. No matter what other people do, no matter what other people believe, stay true to you. Stay true to your boundaries. Stay true to what you need to be okay on this day. Use your voice. Use your breath. Use your kindness to get where you need to go with ease and flow. Have a beautiful day, everybody. Peace. Hey, Instagram family.